Hi everyone. Today we will spend a little bit of time to talk about how to have a good start to learn Chinese guzheng. Accuracy is the most important because accuracy makes speed. If you just speed through music practice without focusing on accuracy, you will more or less continue to make the same mistakes throughout. Focusing on accuracy will teach your fingers, which will become speed later. So practice slow with the correct method. It is important to develop correct habits when you begin to play an instrument. My suggestion is listen to your teacher and correct any bad habit as soon as possible. Now let's talk about sitting position. When you play a Chinese guzheng, the best way is to find a chair you can adjust the height and lift up the arm. For example, this chair, when you practice your guzheng, you can lift up the arm so that when you play it, you will not unconsciously raise up your arms. Try to avoid the chair arms. And how about the distance? When we sit, the body and the instruments, it's about 2 fists or 1.5 fist wide. So you can sit about this far away. Don't sit too close to the instruments and also not too far away. So otherwise you can hardly reach the lowest sound area. And the height, find the belly button. So it's about same high with your belly button here. And the hand position we have already talked about in the previous lesson. Always keep round like a fist here. The right hand, try to keep a distance between an octave between your middle finger and the thumb. The left hand will put on the left side of the bridges. So how far away from the bridge? Put your thumb on the bridge and then open your hand. So it's about the distance between your thumb and middle finger. So your left hand will sit about here. And because of the bridge arranged to the left side, so when you press down the string, you should move to left side according to which string you press down. If you find it's hard to press down the string, or you always cannot press down to reach the right pitch, then probably it's because you tune your string too tight, or your left hand sits too close to the bridge. So that's why the string is too tight. If that's the problem, then move your hands to more left side, and until you feel the strings flexible and easy to press down. So you actually can adjust it by yourself. Now let's talk about the sound area. The surface of the soundboard has curve. So we have a different sound area. The string close to your body is the highest one. The string far away from your body is the lowest one. 2 dots under the number is the lowest sound area. 1 dot on the top of the number is the higher range here. So This is the lowest one, do, re, mi, so, la. And then lower one. And then middle range. And the higher and the highest. So it's 21 strings. We usually call this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So when you practice it, no matter what the technique you practice, try to practice the middle area first, and then move to the higher one over the lower one, and then finally the lowest one. Why? Because when you practice on different sound area, you will find your hand gesture will have a little bit different. You are going to change some angles. So you need to get familiar with that. So my suggestion is always practice the middle area. And after you get familiar and comfortable with it, and then try the different area. But always try to stay there until you feel so comfortable. Don't try to practice a new technique throughout the highest to the lowest sound area, or from the lowest to the highest. Always try to stick with one sound area to practice. So remember, any new technique, start to practice slowly on each sound area. Don't try to speed up. So otherwise you may get something wrong, and later it's very hard to correct it. I leave the link of the previous lessons in the description, the section there. So if you need to review the basic skill on your right hand and the left hand, you can go to the description section and click the link there. Okay, this is today's lesson. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.